Hey Barry, nice to see you again, buddy. So, I want to know what makes me a coward again. Hang on. Protect me, Daddy. Barry's gonna beat me up. No.
Let's clear a couple things up real quick on the serious end of this video. First, nobody ever said they was gonna beat you up, Barry. Nobody has ever threatened you, Barry.
Unlike you.
My son has never said, prove it. Once again, you can't because it's not there. Prove that my son ever said he's going to have his dad beat your ass. I said, I took it away from you, punk, because you can't get on Mr. Obvious and say, I'm going to whip your ass if you're using my driveway. I said, if you want to whip my ass, I give you the opportunity, Barry. And if you truly want to whip my ass, I'm sure we can figure out, sign a release where you're not going to have me arrested, and I'll come to you, wherever you're at, Barry.
We'll come to your house.
It's going to be a release sign that says, if I beat your ass, you won't have me arrested.
And we want to release saying, if you don't fucking show up, you owe us something.
Yeah, right.
So you can't just back out.
But, I mean, I want it made clear. Nobody ever threatened to beat you up, Barry.
Think about it.
You just can't talk tough about beating me up. I took it away.
So now you're a fucking victim. Now what makes me a coward, Barry? What makes me a coward? Did I steal from my mom and dad? That was you. Do I get on here and talk tough? That was you.
Do I use my son for a piggy bank?
That
was you.
Do I lie and say racist things in a dig it, but everybody else needs to take English, but you couldn't even fucking pronounce the word, you fucking inbred retard? Barry, why you hiding? You're a bitch. And everybody knows it. You think all the people watching you, dude, think that you talking tough on PlayStation like shows anybody? You're a 61-year-old man. You can't even play GTA right. You start getting blown up, dude, and you teleport. You're such a bitch. Most people have more important things than some PlayStation for fucking 4 hours playing GTA.
Especially at 61 years old.
Jesus.
Man, Jesus Christ. The only person sitting whining and crying is you. We're clowning. I mean...
Hey, be careful. My bitch-ass daddy might get his ass whooped by a 61...
61... I'm a punk bitch.
61-year-old... 61-year-old...
Tell somebody something they don't know about me. Everybody knows I'm a punk bitch, buddy. I mean, come on, man.
61-year-old man can't even fucking breathe when he's going to whip somebody's ass. He's going to... All you have to do is just avoid a punch, dude. He would eventually get tired and be like, no.
He's not going to swing. He's not going to do any. He's going to sit on PlayStation, tell his buddies that he's never met, that he thinks is his friends. He don't know anything about these fucking people. He's going to tell these motherfuckers how tough he is and talk shit. Nobody ever threatened you. Go back and watch the videos. Nobody ever said it's going to beat you up, Barry. I said 100 times, go to India. I want to see you at the swap meet. I mean, hopefully you walk right past me. I'll walk right past you. We'll just do our thing. I'm there to spend time with my kid, not to fuck with you. And beef. We're beefing? Beefaroni?
Beef means that two intellectual people have problems, not one intellectual person and another idiot that can't come back with anything besides masturbation and jerking off.
That's all I can talk about. I mean, making some money? What the fuck are you talking about?
How are you making money? Look at your views, you fucking idiot. Jesus.
I have customers. I have real people, dude. I mean...
A sob out front. I mean, what do you have again? Have you got... Hey, on a serious note, have you got your friend's car done yet?
Fuck no, but he's already got paid for it. I mean, this is why I tell people, you don't pay... Listen, man, you take your car to a mechanic, you don't pay them shit up front. You don't give them a fucking dime up front until they give you your car back fixed. Now, you might make them buy the parts for the car, the foods for the car, but you don't pay them up front for any labor. Because they'll never do it.
And then you're going to call YouTube and get our channel taken down.
You already called YouTube, dummy. You said it. You said you called and they told you there's nothing they could do.
Hey, it's not a detective at Ohio State Patrol or Ohio Police Department. It's a fucking YouTube detective.
There you go. I mean...
You're a fucking idiot.
And another thing, on a more serious note, man, because I've had a long day. On a more serious note, listen, people, if you put something on Facebook, if you put something on Twitter or any of them other platforms, YouTube, it is not your proprietary material. It is public now. Anybody can use it. They can do what they want with it. I mean, now I'm not saying they can take your shit and make a bunch of money off of it. You could probably sue them for something then. But, I mean, if you put it in the public, it is no longer private, dumbass.
Think about how his followers, like, think about, on serious note, I want you to think about something, Barry, because you watch these. I want you to think about something. Take a minute, and I want you just to breathe for a minute.
Light you a cigarette, sit back, and just let it sink into that
Think about this.
ass head of yours.
Think about this. You always talk about beating everybody else's ass. And when somebody comes out and says that, hey, we can get a boxer and we'll fight if you want to fight, your next biggest move was to cry and whine. Talk about people picking on you. Like, that's what type of man you are? You're the type of man that it's all good for me, but not good for anybody else?
I mean, think about how many people you was going to beat up, Barry. I mean, everybody that made a comment on your channel, they're supposed to make comments. You're supposed to comment back with them. And then other people on your channel are supposed to talk about it. And it's called traffic. I mean...
Don't talk about traffic, dude. Barry, you know he likes trafficking them girls.
I mean... Jesus Christ.
Talk about people getting women. Where's your...
Call that motherfucker the side shade sheriff.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Where the fuck... You want to talk about people getting girls? Where's your girl at, Barry?
Oh, and as far as that goes, listen, you dirty cocksucker. I was with my wife, his mom, for 25 years. She died 2 years ago, dude. I was with the same woman for 25 years, dude.
Where's your woman at? Where's your woman, huh?
The only woman you was ever with was that long was your fucking mom. I mean, come the fuck on. You gotta be shitting.
You know the minute payday come, dude. He was pulling up in the driveway.
Oh, yeah. I knew when she retired the 3rd of the month, the second Wednesday every month, his ass was there. I promise. Mom, you need to go to the store, you need this, you need that. I guarantee it. That's why his daddy cut him out of the wheel, because he's a little bitch. His daddy said no. Mom didn't give him enough. I'll bet throughout the years, him and his dad had all kinds of problems, because I can't see a man being okay with the money that he's worked for and put in the bank along with his wife, being okay with his wife just giving his kid, his grown-ass fucking 30, 40-year-old kid, all this money. I promise, dude.
And that's... And still, you can't come back with anything else but, I'm... What? A piece of shit?
As soon as I get this fucking Model T done, dude, because I am running behind on this car. I've had this guy's car way too long. But as soon as I get this done, I think I am going to try to get a hold of that Matt Beamer, dude. I really do think I'm going to try to get a hold of him. And see what old Matt Beamer has to say about old Barry Beamer. If he'll talk to me at all. I mean, he might tell me, hey, fuck you, get fucked, motherfucker, don't ever call me again. And so be it. I'll leave him alone.
I'm willing to bet that he's got a lot of interesting things.
It's like phone harassment. They call my friend that's a locksmith. That's phone harassment. You fucking idiot. You can call anybody and say anything you want to say. There's no law against it, dude. And not only you're not calling saying, I'm going to come kill you.
Hold this, I'll be right back. Talk your shit.
I mean, I ain't really got no shit to talk, man. I don't even like being on camera, man. But...
What, you're Barry? You're not the next one?
I mean...
What's wrong?
No, I mean, I'm ugly. I ain't got no teeth. I mean...
Hello? They said, what about me? Oh, I'm gonna do a Mr. Obvious right now. You'll be there to kick their ass too? Oh, you're gonna kick your teeth in? Well, how about this, Daddy? I'll step back and I'll let you do it for me, Daddy. You gonna cut me in, baby?
I mean, how can you say anybody's wrong about his animals and shit? Do your animals have their shots, Barry? The last fucking time I'm gonna ask this. Do you have all your animals vaccinated?
Careful.
But you love them and care about them, but you don't get them vaccinated. You don't get them you don't worm them. You don't do anything with them. Like it or not, man, the law says you have to have every animal you have vaccinated. You're not even bright enough to rehome your kittens so they don't inbreed. I think he gets
off on it.
Yeah, I think you get off on it because it reminds you of your childhood.
Oh, fuck.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you see a kitten doing his mommy, you're like, oh, that takes me back, and you start licking your lips. He's like, you get him, tiger. That's it. You like mommy, don't you? You mommy's little boy. Damn fucking teeth. I love my kitties. All my kitties.
I love the car.
I mean,
hang on.
Jesus.
I love this car, even though it's sat here for 20 fucking years. But don't worry, I'm such a genius, I've replaced the floor pans 5 times.
And don't forget, he's got fucking 12 more sets. He prepared for that shit. He prepared. He knew he was going to do the floor pans at least 10 times. Fuck, he said he's got 3 more sets of them. I mean,
I'm gonna put my boy in something that could potentially kill him.
you made fucking AMD rich.
He's so broke he can't afford AMD.
Yeah, after I said it, I thought about that. I mean,
He had his boy sitting there shelling out cash. Hey, Dad, I can't afford AMD this week. Son, you better get in there and call Goodmark. They better have my fucking floor fans here.
it's bad enough he makes him pay all his bills and buy it. How do you buy your cigarettes, Barry?
Yeah,
Who buys your cigarettes? Talk about it.
He was on one of his guys commented and said that he was on live, watching his live, and his boy's on there talking about having to go pay his fucking property taxes.
Right. I mean, that's what I mean. If I was your boy, I'd put I'd be like, there's plenty of rat poison around here. I'd put some in your car.
He would go into
get rid of you.
He would go into a home.
Yep. I'd drop a car on you. I mean, that would be the merciful thing.
The way he talked, if he was my dad and he talked to me like that, I'd throw a fucking wrench at him.
If I was Barry Beamer, dude, I would have ate a bullet. I'd have done swallowed a shell, dude. I mean,
He's got such a sad, pathetic life.
Yeah, I mean,
he's on here. I'm gonna keep doing my videos. Well, you've only did 4 live streams and you're probably bitching about us the whole time. So who's got shit to do?
And it's gaming. Nobody that subscribes to you for car content gives a shit about your gaming.
Exactly.
I hope he does go to gaming full time. He'll lose all the views he's got now for cars. He'll lose. Them subscribers will unsubscribe to him. They don't want to watch him play video games and talk shit.
You listen to his friends. Did his friends? You really think that they give a flying fuck about your situation? They're there to play a game, not there to listen to Barry Beamer whine about how bad his life is and how Daddy's not loving him no more.
Don't forget, you told Barry you was gonna have your daddy beat him up, bitch ass dad. Nobody ever threatened to beat you up.
Hey, I
don't threaten to beat anybody up.
I guess serious.
I bet you dumb fucks threaten me. That way you're my bitch from here on out. I own you, punk.
I got a serious thing. Serious thing. Wouldn't the bitch be the one that wouldn't be willing to step into a ring or sign a waiver for him to fight you? So who's the bigger bitch here? The one that's willing to do the thing, or the one that's on there whining?
I mean, I'm 100% willing, but I only said it so he couldn't do Mr. Obvious and get out there and talk about he was in my driveway, I cleaned his car. No, motherfucker.
Well, he's not original in anything. I go in there saying I'm going to make this channel, and you immediately stop doing Mr. Obviouses.
No, because he stole that.
You stole that from me, you fucking idiot.
Which I like shitters. I'm going to use that term. I forgot that was used on Christine. I'm going to use that.
He's not even original with that. His Field of Broken Dreams?
It's just like, I think they call him a pickle smoocher. I like that term. I never heard that before. I use it all the time now. Pickle smoocher. Married a pickle smoocher.
This is gonna be good. I just thought something. Gotta get my Barry shades on. I can't put them on. I'm Barry. I'm blind. I'm gonna go down to 7-Eleven. I'm gonna see if they still got that good old glory hole.
He only goes to the Dollar Tree and 7-Eleven or Dollar Store.
He walks out. Him and his son are at a pilot in Indy. He walks out with a black guy and broke. He goes, I guess a glory hole is just a hole in the wall sometimes.
And I'll challenge you right now, dude. You put any car you got around here together, and we'll set up a drag race this summer. I'll challenge you. You can put whatever you want together, and let's run them. I mean, let's run them.
He would have an excuse like he's had for everything, from no-name nationals to the Mopar swap meet.
Make up an excuse for the Mopar swap meet. And it's stupid. You should go and have a good time with your fucking kid. Nobody's going to fuck with you there. Nobody's there for that shit.
There's a rule that I've always lived by. And you should adopt this. You like adopting things, taking things, stealing things. Thou should not talk shit if thou cannot take a punch. That's a good quote, and you should live by that.
I swear to Christ, if he shows up to Mopar swap meet and I see him there, I'm going to take rubber gloves with me. I'm going to slip a rubber glove on my hand. I'm going to walk up and say, Barry, I want to shake your hand, dude. You're a hell of a man to show up here. I mean, that must have took fucking some cojones, bud. I mean, to show up here knowing you have all these people that can't stand you to show up in public. Man, I just want to shake your hand and say, way to go, buddy. He won't
come by himself. He'll want fucking 40 motherfuckers to come with him. He's a bitch.
My problem is with you, Barry. See, the problem is with people
like you.
You can get whoever you want involved. It don't matter what they do to me. They could whip my ass. That's fine. They whip my ass. I'm taking it out on you. You're the one that caused it. See, that's the problem with the world. Everybody gets everybody involved, and then that person whips your ass, and you go back and beef with them. Nope, that's fine. You got me. Now I'm getting you. So anything that happens to me, it comes to you. You see what I'm saying? Makes sense. Makes sense what I'm saying.
Want to know something funny? Want to know something funny? On a serious note, think about this. You have retreated to PlayStation Live to do your videos. You randomly put out videos here and there. Rest of the time you upload shorts. The rule of thumb is if somebody didn't like your short the first time, why fucking put it out if it didn't get good numbers? But that's besides the point. Have I been still doing my usual car content and everything like that and not whining about you? So who's really... How many people on that video I called you racist, how many people did I get shitty with or block them or delete their comment, Barry?
No, because he's a coward.
But you delete who? Ooh.
Delete and block. If you're not telling Barry Beamer how big his fucking schlong is and telling him how great he is, he's got nothing for you. He's going to block you. He's going to, I mean, he's pathetic is what it is. It's pathetic.
Hang on, I gotta grab something for you, Barry. I'm going to give this to you. So that way you can hold on to it. So as I get an unthread, I got an unthread from my big wiener. See this right here? I will send this to you for you to be able to hold on to that tiny pecker you got. You know what it is? No, you know what it is? I know what Barry Beamer's problem is. It's that fucking little man complex.
I was just thinking that. When you went to go there, that's what I said.
A little man complex. That's exactly what the fuck you have, is a little man complex. You're like, they're tall, and you just want to swing up and hit everybody.
Problem is, Barry's never fucking had to struggle in his life. He's never had to take any kind of criticism. I mean, the motherfucker eats bullets and shits ice cream in his head, dude. I mean, he is a fucking king. He's on that PlayStation. I was listening to him. He's on there. Oh, I'm a bad motherfucker. But once he starts getting a little bit of trouble, what's he do?
Teleports.
He runs and hides.
Why are you always in a helicopter too, avoiding everybody? You know, we used to call you guys campers. The type of motherfucker that would be hitting motherfuckers from way out where you can't see them. Not fighting fair there, Barry.
Well, there's no such thing as a fair fight, but that's fine. Once someone starts kicking your ass, turn around and fight them. Don't run from them, pussy. I mean, who's the pussy, man? Think about it. Just anybody that watches this, if you watch it, think about it. Is the pussy the motherfucker that takes the ass whipping and gets back up to fight another day, or is the pussy the motherfucker that gets hit and turns around and runs and calls the police?
Exactly.
Which one?
Exactly.
I mean, is the pussy the one that sits there on PlayStation talking his shit, but don't do nothing else about it?
No, and you heard when he asked what his buddies thought. They were just like, oh, fuck, we don't want to talk about this.
He makes up lies constantly. Nobody threatened to whip your ass. Nobody threatened to beat you. And not at this house they have it. What your beef is with other people is your beef with other people.
Exactly.
Homie. Their beef with you is their beef.
So how...
I don't have a beef with you.
So explain how...
I don't care about you. You're insignificant. You're nothing.
Explain to me, because this is fun. Me fucking with you. It's just, you know, it is fun. Because you watch these and I hear you on PlayStation getting all mad. And I just want to hug you and just rub your little head. You go, you're so cute. You're so cute when you get mad and pitch your little cheeky. This is fun.
He is insignificant, dude. He has not made an impact on this. When he leaves this planet, dude, the planet will be better off.
Exactly.
And not just him, anybody like him. That just takes and takes and consumes and consumes and
anybody
consumes.
That's ever known him will be better off.
And uses. Oh, yeah, his fucking kid, dude. His kid's gonna be like he hit the motherfucking lottery, dude, when that motherfucking bastard dies. I mean, dude, buying his cigarette, I'd be pissed by that kid. He don't even probably smoke cigarettes, but he might. I don't know if he does. But if he don't, and he has to buy, even if he does and has to buy Barry cigarettes, I mean, what the fuck is that shit, dude? You can't even support your own fucking habit. You act like that kid owes you. You didn't even fucking raise him, probably.
Your kid, just so you know this, I'm not a father. But from what I gather, your kid doesn't owe you anything.
No, I owe him. He don't owe me shit. I brought him in this world. He didn't ask to be brought in this world.
Exactly.
I brought him in. So until the day I die, him and his sister, I owe. If they need something, I give to them.
Exactly.
Dude, I get sick to my stomach if I have to take any money from my daughter or from him.
Oh, can you imagine payday? I got berries on that front porch, dude. Hey, I need a pack of Lucky Stripes.
He's on front porch. He's a lazy cocksucker. He's in his fucking dirty ass fucking
lazy boy,
flea-infested lazy boy on the phone. Hey, Ryan, I need this. Hey, buddy, could you pick me up this when you come home? Guaranteed, man. Or the night before, he's like, hey, you get paid tomorrow. You think you can bring me some cigarettes, some McDonald's?
Hey, boy, I want that Badlands Jack that I'll never fucking use because it's probably junk.
Dude, it'll get left in the house and never used. I mean, they're pathetic, man. I mean, the kid is good to him, dude, and I've yet to this day seen him do a fucking thing for that kid. And in 4 years, I have not seen him do nothing selfless. If I'm wrong, Barry, Show one thing you've done in the past
You
4
haven't-
years that's selfless.
You
probably don't know what that means, but for once, use Google and look it up.
It means.
And don't brag about it, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Just name it. Just say, I did this and move on. Don't be like, they told.
Hey,
I never seen a motherfucker that a fire chief said, I'm a hero.
It's in
Oh
my
my,
blood.
oh my God. And I looked at that motherfucker dead in his eyes and I said, you're right, buddy. My papa was a fucking firefighter. And he used to peg me. But when he was pegging me, he'd tell me all about them fires. And the more he talked, the thicker that fucker would get. And the more it burned. And I'd look at him and I'd go, spit on it, Papa. It burns a little bit. You're a fireman. Fucking help me out here. Put the fire out, Papa. Put the fire out. I mean, come the fuck on. Heroes don't brag about. Even if you was told that. If somebody told me I was a hero, I'd come and say, no, I'm nowhere near a hero. But I'd be like, I'm not, don't do that. I just did what
was right.
was right. You know?
He fucking sees a thing of KY jelly and starts twitching and shit.
No, that's when he starts urging the kitten towards the mama cat, you know what I mean? Or the daddy towards the daughter, you know? I mean.
Can you imagine if you had that little girl? Jesus Christ. Ugh.
And how stupid are you? How are you going to talk about a jacket that you got when you was a teenager and it still fits your ass today? I mean, I'm pretty sure he said one of his brothers or sisters wasn't even born yet. So he had to be a little kid. So your little kid coat fits you today. And people watch that and they probably believe that shit. Because they don't think, wait a minute, he was a kid. He didn't have a growth spurt. He never hit puberty? That's what it is. This motherfucker never hit puberty, man.
It fits. Because I see him at the Mopar swap meet. This motherfucker's like this tall. Walking around with his dirty ass Beamer and Son's garage sale. Yup, son. Hey, you see that fucking points distributor there, son? Wait, that's points. Never mind. I don't want that.
You know it's Beamer because all he's buying is fucking bald tires.
Hey, I got 3 out back. I'll give you.
Bring your fucking truck. I'll load you up, bud. And when Ryan's ready to have one of them cars done right, I'll be happy to do it for him, bud. I mean,
We won't charge him anything.
I won't charge him a fucking thing. He buys the materials, I'll put one of them cars together for him, so he'll have something to remember your ass by when you're dead and gone. And it'll be dependable, it'll be right.
Because you ain't going to give him that.
Even if he puts one together, it ain't going to be dependable and right. I mean...
You see the wiring job in that fucking his CUDA?
I mean... Jesus, look at all the wires underneath the hood now, man. I mean, Jesus, man. God, the one who hit the fuel pump in the other day, you see that fucking spaghetti mess under the hood? Holy shit, look at the firewall in it. Yeah, I'm sure Dodge from the factory just put loops of wire up the firewall and zip tied them there. I mean, yeah, hell yeah, man.
Well, look at the one they did body work on. They actually got a video of them working. Actually, one.
Mama should have named you Can't Get Right. That's what Mama should have named you. Can't Get Right Beamer. Middle name victim. Can't get right, I'm a victim Beamer.
And you know, dude, he sees the videos, dude. I'd hate to be Ryan. I really would.
He's a punk, dude.
That kid's probably in there asleep, right for work, and one of these videos comes out, and he goes in there, wake up. You need to come out here.
You hear what this motherfucker said about me?
That poor kid. Jesus, dude, that kid, I mean, I feel so sorry for him. I mean, having Beamer as a dad, dude, oh my God, dude, poor kid. Jesus. And then the one actually parent he had is gone.
Which was his grandma.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have a mom out there somewhere. I don't know anything about that. It's not none of my business. It's not nobody's business, but I mean, he's got enough problems, man.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
I mean, I want a Beamer to put this fucking car together. You put 9-inch drums on an 8-inch rear end, and then when they didn't go all the way on, you put fucking washers behind them. I mean, and put longer studs in it. I mean,
hey, you know he's in a dirt bike, man. He put that fucking YZ together.
maybe he did his fucking wiring on this motherfucker, dude. I mean, that took me 3 weeks almost to do the fucking wiring in it.
We don't need no fucking solder. We need flex tape and wire ties.
You ain't got no money. Flex tape ain't cheap. I mean, that's some expensive shit. I can't even afford flex tape. I mean, dude ain't a hoarder, right? He tries to say I'm not a hoarder. You are a hoarder. You are, by definition, a hoarder. Motherfucker got some boat laying there. Motherfucker's got pop cans, just bags of pop cans that he could take in and buy his own cigarettes. I mean, you think he'd put the boat on Facebook and sell it, but no, he's probably thinking, man, when my creek floods, I'm gonna get out there in that fucking canoe, and that's how we're gonna drag them bodies down this fucking creek. And I mean,
like he's rolling around that fucking pumpkin run. And he goes, "That's my friend." That dude turned around and booked away from your ass.
oh shit.
That's what everybody does. Anybody that sees Beamer goes.
I mean, look at how when he reacts to people with the swap meet in that one video, dude. And that guy's like, he's just like, I mean, you could tell the vendor was like, I gotta be nice to him because he's a customer, but I wish this dirty motherfucking low balling piece of shit.
Bald. I mean, fucking half bald. Why don't you shave the rest of your hair off your head?
He already looks like a pecker with ears. I mean,
Hey, at the swap meet, if I bring a Sharpie, will you let me put a dot in your head?
fuck me, man.
I'm gonna bring you a shirt that says "Dreamer and Sons Garage, Pecker with a Head."
A hoarder keeps shit that they don't need. It's useless. They hold on to it, and it's useless. I mean, look at your house. You got piles of clothes and shit. It looks like, dude. Piles of clothes. What the fuck is that?
He's got it.
What the fuck is that about? You have a washer and dryer in your basement. Does it not work? I mean,
Hey, they're gonna be cleaning up. He's probably got the fucking bottom case and that jug for that fucking KX, dude. It's probably
the
buried.
thing is, before this, I was gonna buy a KDX off that piece of shit. You know what I mean? But only because I could bring it back here and make it run and get real money out of it. You know what I mean? But that's pretty bad when you have it for that price and you can't sell it. It's probably because when they pull up, they think, "Holy fuck, I'm gonna take roaches home." I mean, I'm not dealing with the cockroaches, bed bugs. Leave that motherfucking motorcycle here. There's eggs on that son bitch.
He probably walks up there. Yeah, see, guys, back in 1999, this is my motocross bike, you guys. I fucking rode this bitch. I did so many wheelies, and they're probably thinking, "Oh my god, look at this fucking tweaker." Or they got kids and they're like, "Fuck this, we're out." Nope.
I mean, you're up for challenges. I challenge you to a build-off, Barry. Anything you want to build. Bike, quad, car, whatever the fuck it is, dude. We'll hire an impartial judge to come in and judge it. And then we'll run them, whatever the fuck it is, man. I mean, there's another challenge that you'll cowardly bow out of. I mean,
We're 27 minutes long.
Gloss over like it didn't happen.
We're 27 minutes long. We're gonna get off here. Barry, talk your shit, homie. You're good. You're just got that little man syndrome, you know, down there calling everybody cowards. But wouldn't a coward run from a fight? Wouldn't a coward steal from his mom? Wouldn't a coward use his son? Wouldn't a coward do all the things that you do?
Use people, lie to people, steal from people. I mean,
And why don't you actually rebuild an engine for once? Instead of doing your Bonanni trick that does nothing. That's a used fucking salesman hack, you fucking idiot.
What I was telling you last night. That Bonanni shit is a real thing that back in the day, that car dealers, that's why people hate used car dealers. Especially you get into the older generation, my generation, but the generation before really hated used car dealers. I mean, because that's what they would do. That is to make it stop, that's they're hoping it will make it stop smoking. It's just a temporary thing. It's to make it stop smoking so they can get it sold. You know what I'm saying?
He's probably.
It's like back in the day, people used to put sawdust in a transmission.
That's what I was saying. He's probably the
to
type
keep
of-
it from slipping.
Next,
It's a used car dealer trick. He's a hustler.
next, dude, he'll have a fucking transmission slip and you'll have him, "Son, bring out the sawdust."
Or brake fluid. Put brake fluid in your transmission. Swallow the bands. I mean, it's a flipper trick from fucking
But
1960.
how about you actually fix the fucking engine? You know, tear it apart and rebuild it. Engines aren't that hard to rebuild. I think you can do it yourself. Well, never mind. Don't even worry about doing it. You can't do it. We'll leave that shit to people like us that are knowledgeable on it. And leave that to your engine builder. But you're broke. See you next time there, Barry Beamer at Dreamer and Sons Garage that don't have a Beamer.
It's not
Do
Barry
so good.
no more. It's Can't Get Right. When I talk about Barry, here's the new name for me. It's Can't Get Right Beamer.
Dingleberry. Should have been fucking left on the fucking bed sheets, Barry. So everybody will roll to hurt. See you next time, Barry. There'll be a parody actually tomorrow. I just had some stuff I had to deal with today, so be a parody of you tomorrow. A couple more. I did put out some too. I hope you like those two. You like my Barry shades?
Side shield.
And one more thing, Barry. Stop saying your shit's roadworthy, dude. It's not. Do you not know the definition of roadworthy? Roadworthy means it's able to hit the road and drive on the road. Be a daily driver. hit the road, hit the highway. Your shit is yard worthy. There's a difference. Totally. Big difference. And another thing, half of your cars don't have titles, therefore they can't be roadworthy. Just wanted to clear that up. And you've been operating a tow truck for how many years? But yeah, you almost dropped the Mach 1 off on your fucking head. Sounds like to me you don't know exactly what the fuck you're talking about there, Barry. Dingleberry. So, answer my questions. I want to know. What makes me what you called me? Because wouldn't that be you from stealing from your mom or your dad or whoever you stole from, or your kid, as it's a disabled or elderly person? You stole from them. You take from your kid daily. You never buy anything yourself. You never give to your kid. You just take anything. I think you think your kid owes you something, which they don't. But so you stole from your mom or your dad or your kid, which you still use your kid on the daily. You lie. You say racist things. You're a piece of shit. You constantly tell stories and fibs. So who's the real piece of shit coward? Because my definition of a coward would be somebody that steals from an elderly or disabled person, or uses their kid, or you. Because when I think of coward, buddy, I think you're looking in the mirror too much. Because they're Chester the molester. What have I done to be a coward? I still do my videos daily. I'm not hiding on PlayStation Live. And you're just mad because I'm funnier than you and I can clown on you. Because my brain is smarter than you and it can more clever than you, and it can come back with more stuff than just jacking off and butt plugs and cowardly and all this stuff. You're just mad. That's all you are. You're just a sad, lonely, old man that's gonna die alone with no woman, as you'd like to put it. Have a good night, Barry. There'll be a parody about you tomorrow. But before you talk about anybody else trying to have an old lady, at least most of us aren't gonna die alone like you, with no old lady or woman. At least most of us can keep a woman for long enough. So, chances are, me and Mako, or any of them, aren't going to die alone in a house, all alone, chances are, with nobody there, like you. And that's a pretty sad existence, buddy. See you tomorrow, when you watch my parody of you. Bye-bye.